coward. I called him a pussy. I said he got a little dick. I said he had erectile dysfunction. I said he was a judging the B word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man.
You know where you call him that?
Well, I don't care. Because he brought in.
Don't make me embarrass you, okay?
I thought you didn't bring me over here to poker. I thought you brought me over here to have a conversation and talk with me. Never caught him. I met the man. The word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man. You guys,
are you going to make me bring up the video where you call him that?
Well, I don't care. Because he brought in.
Don't make me embarrass you, okay?
I thought you didn't bring me over here to poker. I thought you brought me up.
Yes, I want to listen. It's great comedy.
Big motherfucker. You're just like fucking Frank, you narcissistic motherfucking bitch.
Tell us, what are the horses' names, Barry? Yes, I want to listen. It's great comedy. Tell us.
I ain't call him nothing. I called him a coward. I called him a pussy. I said he had a little dick. I said he had erectile dysfunction. I said he was a judging the B word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man. You got. He's a big sucking cum guzzling motherfucker is what he is. He thinks that he's really fucking. He thinks he's fucking teaching me a lesson. And the only thing he's doing is making it worse for himself. I'm not gonna learn anything. You had me put in jail, motherfucker. I'm not gonna learn anything. I'm gonna keep coming after you. Do you understand me? I'm not going to leave you alone now. I'm gonna keep fucking with you over and over and over and over and over again, bro. The only way to stop me fucking with you is to put a bullet in my skull. You understand? That's it. I'm not gonna fucking quit. I'm not gonna leave you alone. Bitch boy. Fucking cholo. You wanna take a recording up there? Go right the fuck on ahead. Fuck you. You old bastard. Go right the fuck on ahead. I don't care no more, bro. Do your worst. Do what you think you can do to me. Do you really think that they're gonna lock me away for years over talking bad about you? Go fuck yourself. Dude, you're an American. I'm an American, you fucking moron. I'm sitting in detention right now, you fucking idiot. Time served. Small fine. I'm gonna go home, you fucking moron. But how y'all doing today? How's everybody? Hope you guys are good. Doing all right. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to do okay, bro. Guys, I'm sorry, man, that didn't go through. Something happened, bro. It's a shame when the Philippines don't side with their own people no more.
Oh, what didn't go through?
Oh, well. I'm going to tell you. But, dude, look, I'm not going to talk about him, but I'm going to say this, bro.
He's not going to talk about me.
You want to take a recording up there? He's a big sucking cum guzzling motherfucker is what he is.
Wow.
We are a nation in pursuit. We
certainly are. Well, I guess what this live stream is basically saying, a fat lady has sung already, is what I'm saying. The man is admittedly, his own wording, admitted that he called me all these names. Popeye called him in something there where he said, I never called him a pedo. Popeye said, well, you want me to present the videos? Got it right here. I don't want to embarrass you. I think he knows where he's at right now. I think he knows very well where he's at. There's no question about that. It's over. We could talk about this forever, but actually it's over. It's over. And I told you that when I know something's over, I'm going to say it. And kind of move on from there. The court case will move on. Present my testimony on the next court date. I will have a personal talk with the fiscal, myself, other than my attorney. And we're going to try to push this case as far as this. We're going to try to add some of these other recordings in here as further evidence. His future's set. Forget about marriage. Forget about all that shit. Forget about going to the United States the way you like to go to the United States, brah. Because it ain't going to happen. You ain't going nowhere and nowhere fast. I can tell you that right now. Every fucking time that I listen to your fucking straggly ass fucking voice, practically makes me ill. It looks like Mario's back again. No, I got that video on my own. What are you doing back here? We were never friends to begin with. So easily you go to another account. You make up accounts, which tells me that you are one of the trolls, after all. Go on with your wife. Go with your life there, Mario. I'll go on mine. Services. I don't need your services. If that's what you want to call it. You like to dish it out, my man, but you don't like to take it. But it sounds familiar, doesn't it? Hello, chill time. Whoever you might be. Guys, it's over. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. It's over. I don't know where it's going to turn out, what kind of sentence. It's over. He has no future in this country, especially if he's convicted. He will never, ever, 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 ever come back in this country again for the rest of his sickly life. To me, that's a fucking victory. With a capital V in neon fucking signs. The evidence against him is just too much to be ignored and not to sentence this goober to some serious time. It's over. Forget about this marriage shit with his girlfriend. Forget that shit. Worry about your own ass right now. And getting yourself out of that. I'm sorry it didn't work out for your girlfriend. That don't mean it's over, bro. If she perjured herself, we're just beginning here, bro. We're just beginning. We are just beginning. She tried to get me fucking deported away from my family. That's some pretty heavy duty shit. I don't take it lightly. I never did. I'm just going to push forward. Fish on. Fish on. Reel it in. Fish on. Fish is on. And I didn't even need any bait to catch the big fish either. Been quite a long saga, hasn't it? But it's still not over yet. This case could still drag on another year or two. I have no idea. But as far as I'm concerned, it's heading in a very good direction. So I guess Trump, as far as I understand, I don't know, they didn't get all the votes in yet, but I guess he's the next president. Well, I don't know why I'm so concerned about that. I never liked the guy. I made it very public. But, he's got all the money in the world. He's starting his 80s or something, and he should be just retiring and enjoying his Florida mansion on his golf courses. You see, when you got a lot of money, money is not everything. You need power. Power comes after you achieve your wealth, and you want to keep that power by being more wealthy, but by being more wealthy allows you power. He's a power freak. I had a suspicion it would go his way. But the one thing I still don't understand is how does somebody with 32 felons against him become president? That's why I'm just like out of this, The guy's a fucking felon, and they're allowing him to become president. Now, he wants to get all the illegals out of the country. People have settled down with their family. Well, you know, let me tell you something about the United States. It's made of immigrants. They made it the right, you know, oh my God. They made it, for example, to New York, Rikers, from everywhere. They built America. They built America. And he wants to get rid of all the immigrants. Well, he calls illegal immigrants. When his own administration in the past was actually paying these people money to vote for him when he was in the last election, actually. We'll set you up, welfare, everything else. The trick is you got to vote for me. You want a dictator as president? You got it. But like I said to Mr. Mario, who seems to be a big Trump fan, I said, if you like United States, why did you leave it? If it means so much to you, why are you living in the Philippines unless you're running away from something? That's what I said. I continue to say that. Why? Why are you here? Don't tell me. Ask yourself that question. Why are you here? What did you run away from? I didn't run away from anything. From the time I left New York, to the time I lived in the Washington State area, time I lived in Hawaii. I did that by choice. There's nothing pushing me away. Nothing at all. Nothing to do with Hawaii civil case. I was only out there for that year or so because of the fucking COVID shit. Not so, and also to fix up my house and sell it. I had direction in my life. And I went forward in that direction. And I have achieved what I accomplished to achieve. That's a success story. The woman, the house, all that stuff. And there's one thing that you don't know, Mr. Mario. You only know what I told you. Yes, Gilda does have a little bit of money. Come on, man. You think I'm going to tell you how much I really had in the bank between the sale of the house? And if money I had put away from a sale of a house that goes way back to Seattle? Shit. My girlfriend's dad owned a lot of fucking land. I might have mentioned that to you. I'm not sure if I did. Or maybe I just told you what I wanted you to hear. Now, we're okay, man. Where do I get all this money to pay the lawyer? Pay the hospital almost 400,000+ out of my pocket, Mario. Money don't grow on trees, I can assure you that. That it don't. Nothing comes easy in this world. You got to fight for it. It's exactly what you got to do. Anyway, you guys have heard all you need to know. I'm going to play this thing one more time for you guys just to see what this guy's made up of, how much of a liar he is, and why he deserves the direction that I believe this court case is actually taken. Did he just come under a new name on here? Oh, gosh. What a little fucking weasel. So why don't we listen to this series of clips again here? You know, man, I can honestly say you put yourself in that position, man. You needed help from nobody. No, you didn't. You needed no help. You did it all on your own. Congratulations, by the way. I could have done it better myself, but I sort of did. Okay, shall we start with this?
I ain't call him that. I call him a coward. I call him pussy. I said he had a little dick. I said he had erectile dysfunction. I said he was
That's judging
the B word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man. You got
where you call him that?
well, I don't care. Because he
Hey,
brought
don't make me embarrass you, okay?
I thought you didn't bring me on here to fuck with. I thought you brought me on here to have a conversation and talk
Have you guys ever heard such stupidity in your life?
with me. Never caught him. I met the man. You word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man.
Are you gonna make me bring up the video where you?
See, the P word, he never called me, but he saw himself on a large screen. Where did you get that evidence? He freaked out. You did it. Just fucking admit it. Look, I don't care what you do, man. You want to plead guilty, not guilty, fight it. I really don't give a shit, but I know where this is going. Forget about your fucking plans of a future and a marriage and everything. You're kidding yourself and you're kidding your partner. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Call him that?
Well, I don't care. Because he
Hey,
brought
don't make me embarrass you, okay?
I thought you didn't bring me on here to fuck with. I thought you brought me on.
Hey, no, I want to listen. It's great comedy.
Big motherfucker. You're just like fucking Frank, you narcissistic motherfucking bitch.
Just like who?
Tell us, what are the horses' names, Barry? Hey, no, I want to
Yeah, is it Seabiscuit or, what is it?
listen. It's great comedy. Tell us.
I ain't called him nothing. I called him a coward. I called him a pussy. I said he had a little dick. I said he had
Oh, that'll suffice.
erectile dysfunction. I said he was
Oh, that'll suffice very well.
the B word, but the B word never caught him. I met the man. You got. He's a faggot ass, big sucking, cum guzzling motherfucker's what he is.
Yeah, that works for me too.
He thinks that he's really fucking. He thinks he's fucking teaching me a lesson. The only thing he's doing is making it worse for himself.
I'm not making it worse for me. I'm not sitting behind bars.
I'm not gonna learn anything. You had me put in jail, motherfucker. I'm not gonna learn anything. I'm gonna keep coming after you. Do you understand me?
Oh, I understand you perfectly, and so will the court.
I'm not going to leave you alone.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep fucking with you.
Wow.
Over and over and over and over and over again, bro.
And you will spend many years over and over and over and over again for saying what you're saying.
The only way to stop me fucking with you is to put a bullet in my skull. You understand? That's it.
Perhaps a different time and a different situation that could have been possible, but I'm not a violent person like that.
I'm not gonna fucking quit. I'm not gonna leave you alone.
Well, you made that very clear, and that be made very clear to the court, too.
Bitch boy. Fucking cholo.
Oh, Chomo now, yeah. That'll work for you.
You want to take a recording up there? Go right the fuck on the head. Fuck you. You old bastard. Go right the fuck on the head. I don't care no more, bro. Do your worst. Do what you think you can do to me. Do you really think that they're going to lock me away for years
Yes, I do.
over talking bad about you? Go fuck
No, fuck you.
yourself. Dude, you're an American. I'm an American, you fucking moron.
And what is that supposed to mean? Impunity to the law?
I'm sitting in detention right now, you fucking idiot.
Where you should be, and more.
Time served. Small fine.
No. That's a whole separate gig, my boy. Son, it's not time served.
I'm going to go home, you fucking moron.
You're not going anywhere for a long, long time.
What the hell y'all doing today? How's everybody? Hope you guys are good. Doing all right. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to do okay, bro. Guys, I'm sorry, man, that didn't go through.
What didn't go through?
Something happened, bro. It's a shame when
Yeah, the truth happened.
the Philippines don't side with their own people anymore.
It has nothing to do with siding with their own people. Justice is justice. Laws are the laws out here.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you. But, dude, look, I'm not going to talk about him, but I am going to say this, bro.
He's not going to talk about me, but he's going to say this.
You want to take a recording up there? He's a faggot ass, big sucking cum guzzling motherfuckers, what he is.
Hey, that works for me in court. You know,
my topic today is 1 minute.
You know, I don't know,
die.
honestly, what of this situation. But, you know, for what I could see and hear and everything going on, it's not a long shot at all that he's going to get time. It sounds like he is. But this is all the result of his doing, so how many times can we talk about that? And I'm not going to be talking more about it, except that his own demonstration has proved him to be a liar. He acts like a criminal, that you are a criminal. You're in prison as far as I'm concerned, not the place you should be. You still got bars, and you can't walk the streets freely. You're in jail. Face the fact, you're in jail where you belong. I've saved a lot of people, a lot of headache and heartache from having you in there. A lot of people should be grateful to me. You're not in the streets, you're not getting into bar fights, you're not borrowing money from people that you never intend to take back. So past 18 years, I have prevented you from doing that. And that brings more satisfaction to me than I could even talk about. I did something good. Not just for myself, but I did something good. I did something really good for Filipinas and Filipinos. He knows exactly what I'm talking about, so does everybody else. Yeah, absolutely did. And yes, I get satisfaction out of it. Yes, I do. I get a lot of satisfaction out of it. Nobody really owes me anything, man. Nobody owes me anything in that respect. I'm just doing this because he did a horrible character assassination to me and my own. And that just wasn't going to be acceptable to me. It still isn't, will never be. I hope he rots in jail. That's my hope. You have plenty of time to think about this, like he has already. Bring your cards to the table, do whatever the hell you want to do. Roll the dice and see where they go. Doesn't sound like it worked out for your girlfriend, didn't it? That could be called, what's the word? Who wants to name it? A couple of things, actually. Perjury. Perjury. Am I surprised that Trump won? No, not really. I was hoping he wouldn't, but then again, I look at it differently than people. I'm living here. Born and raised in the United States. I don't hate the United States. Got a lot of good memories. I think growing up, it was a great place. I would have dreamed of a White House with the picket fence and all that stuff, and 2 cars in every garage, chicken in every pot. It was an American dream, and there was a reality to that at one time. But since those days, that's long gone. America is a cesspool of everything. It's a horrible place. It's a horrible place. You can't afford to live there. And that's why people are just leaving it in large numbers. So no, I'm not surprised that he won. He's got a lot of money and power. He gets you places. The guy's a multi-billionaire. Kamala Harris is not a multi-billionaire. She's got a lot of donations, but he has a lot of contacts, a lot of money, a lot of influence. That's what powerful people do. They use their money and influence to get things the way they want to get it. All right, let's see what he does the next 4 years. Let's see him going to rebuild the nation that was so-called destroyed by Biden. That's as much political talk I want to really have here, but yeah, inflation did caught up to me. It could, even here, everyone. We're living in a very trying world right now. Climatic changes, everything. Jesus Christ. Every fucking movie I see, it's about killing people, war, guns, murder, rape, violence. Jesus Christ. What a world to bring up your kids. Tell you what, if I was a younger man and I say I wanted to have some kids, I would never do it again. I wouldn't want to bring up any child in this world. It's not fair to the child's future. And she's just going to become one of the cattle, or he, whatever the case may be. She's going to become one of the cattle of society. Hating and hating. Kids are so, how we are all involved with our phones, including me. It's part of our society, but sometimes it gets too much. Her kid alone, one of them here, have to go to school in the morning. All night he's on his fucking phone. Didn't even get any sleep. Because whatever games or whatever it was he's playing on his phone was more important than getting sleep to be able to wake up to see a day school. So Gilda took the phone away from him right now. He's not in a happy mood. But that's good parenting. I just call that good parenting. It's one thing. You're retired. You go online, you do a show, whatever. Okay. But, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to be on at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever, doing a show. Very rare if I did that. One time recently I did because I couldn't sleep. I think my allergy, I'm not sure what it was, but I don't do that. I could think of another guy that doesn't even sleep. He's doing shows at 2 in the morning or from 11 at night. And Jesus Christ, it's incredible. It is better to be here. It is. Inflation caught up, yeah. I get up early. So in the past, when I was doing a lot of shows, I did a show because everybody else was sleeping. Probably the best time, not much noise around here. Because I get up early, sometimes as early as 4:30. I get a pretty good required amount of sleep in, amount of hours. When I'm up, I'm up. I get on and do a show. But perhaps somebody's losing a lot of sleep because he's worried. Yeah. Oh, well, you make your bed, you got to lie in it. Lie in it. Get it? You made your bed, now you got to lie in it. Lie in it. That's what happens when you lie, bro. Ain't nobody listening to your sorry ass anymore. Let's just get that straight. Okay, I think I pretty much achieved. Not yet, but I'm kind of happy at the status quo right now, to be honest with you. I kind of have a really good idea where this is going. Oh, it's already gone. It's over. If he could worm himself out of this thing, I gotta give him credit. And I will give him credit when due, I promise. If he could worm himself out of this situation, I will give him that credit. Early birds get the worm, I guess so. Early to bed, early to rise makes you not wealthy and wise or whatever, I don't know. I was never really wealthy. I never really knew what big money was. I was never in that position with big money. Tell you the truth. Well, except when I sold my house, that was pretty big money for me. Yeah, it was. Okay, what was I going to do here? I hope the signal doesn't cut. I have to walk outside here. Oh, okay. Who's Mark? Who's Mark? I don't know a Mark. Oh. Mark. Who is Mark? Oh, Pennsylvania trucker? I think that's the only Mark I know. When do I ever talk about him? If anything, I defended, if it's Pennsylvania trucker, on how Goober took advantage of him. Mark. The only Mark I know of. Yeah, PA trucker. That's who I said. I don't talk about you, PA trucker. I don't generally have a reason. If anything, I mentioned you in regards to Bummer taking advantage of you. You got a problem with that? Don't worry, I'm not going to try to defend you. You were stupid enough to trust him and give him that money and think it was really going to go where he said it was going to go. That's your bad, not mine. Your history. Who talks about you anymore? You haven't been on for a very long time. Oh, is that Mario again, going under a different name? See what I mean about the sock accounts? Sorry about that, folks. A little connection problemo. I don't know Carl. Thank you. Or come out with your real name. That might help. Why don't you refresh my memory? How's that? Can you do that? Hey, I'm a problem solver, my friend. That's gotta be Mario. That's Mario. Evan Lentini. Illumina says it's too late, Carl. I don't know where these people come up. It's got to be Mr. Lantini, Mario Brothers character. That's got to be him. See, he's got sock accounts. He's got lots of them. I know for a fact he does. Mark Whipple, that was him. Pennsylvania trucker, said who he was. I know Mark's name, Mark Whipple. And who talks about him, by the way? Have you guys ever heard me talking about him for a long time? I think the last thing I ever talked about him was that he got bamboozled by Barry. Yeah, he looks just like him, I swear to God. I met him. Looks just like him. I used to joke about that. When am I talking about PA Trucker? When? Ages ago. And it was just in his favor. And how Bubblehead took advantage of his money that was meant for one of his girlfriends at the time. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. PA Trucker is not a topic on any show in this genre. He's been gone a long time. He's not very active unless he goes on the troll accounts, which probably does, like most people do. When is he a topic on my channel? He's not. Calm down, boy. You're not a topic on my show. You're not interesting enough to be a topic when I was doing my shows. PA was talking about you on Big Kevin's stream yesterday. Oh, was he? Did he have a stream yesterday? Oh, I'll have to check it out. I don't know if he, well, if you say he had a show yesterday, I'll check it out. And how did that come up all of a sudden? Who put the bees in his bonnet? About what? Is he embarrassed of the fact that he got, kind of ripped off by Barry? Take it out with Barry, not me. He took your money. He still has a wrench. Well, anybody who's ever donated to Barry is going to have a wrench, right? Until Barry pisses them off or something, but which he's pissed off a lot of people. So I don't know what his beef is with me. I have no idea. I don't even talk about the guy. He's history. He's been history in this genre for a long time. His beef should be with Barry, not me. I don't know why my name is bringing up all of a sudden on here. Why bring my name up? He's starting to threaten me. For what? You're not interesting enough to talk about on my show, Mr. Whipple. Whipple? It's like the guy in a Please Don't Squeeze the Charmin. His name was Mr. Whipple. You remember that, folks? Mr. Whipple with the Charmin roll towels. The campaign, Please Don't Squeeze the Charmin, because it was so soft that everybody had to squeeze it. Well, Barry squeezed you out of money, dude. That's what he did. The fairy was on there, and okay, we'll have to check it out. You got squeezed, Mr. Whipple. I didn't squeeze you. He did. You embarrassed about it? Take it up with him, not me. Or are you still sending him money? Why? I don't know, but that's your gig. When he took your money, it was meant for his girlfriend at the time. That's kind of embarrassing. I'd say it is. All right, we all know where this is going, okay? I think you all know where this is going. Again, let the court decide and we'll go from there. It's over for him. Might as well say it. I just don't see what good is going to come out of this for him. I could say that with certainty. That I could definitely say, yeah. Trucker got tickets for Thailand and Philippines for the holidays. Well, good for him. He'll get to visit his girlfriend, whatever. Good for him. It's good to get away. Oh, I imagine so. Now, I don't know how severe that truck wreck was, but I'm sure he's got a larger bank account now, if it wasn't his fault. And I think that's one of the reasons he hasn't been on much. Because he's taking care of himself, and that's what he should do. By all means. Yeah, I don't know how fucked up he got. Does anybody know? I never heard him talk details about it. I just know he had a truck guy. He wasn't on for a long time. I know he had some kind of truck incident. Yeah, back surgery. I imagine that's not. I know a lot of people have back surgery. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I think for most of their life they're going to have a lot of arthritic pain, and it builds up and builds up. And unfortunately for him, it's never going to be ending, really. Back surgery is not the cure-all, but unless there's a magic pill you could take for that. The only magic pill you could take for that is morphine or fentanyl or something. I don't know. Because you're always going to have pain there. That's unfortunate about that. There's certain things I don't wish on people. And I'm sorry to keep on harping about the kidney stone stuff, but there's a reality. I know what pain is. Believe me, I know what pain is. I've had sciatica once, and that's probably the worst besides kidney stones. And you will never, never, never understand it unless you get a severe case of it. You will never understand the grief, the agony. The grief, the agony, but it's true. It's been a long ride for me. Imagine you're standing there and all of a sudden a debilitating pain happens in your left flank area. It's like somebody came up to you and stabbed you in the side. I've never been stabbed. I don't know what it feels like, but I could imagine that's what it was like. And to go to a hospital like that in pain, Say, hey, I got an emergent situation going on here, folks. Right away, though, they find out what's going on. And they gave me some morphine. They gave me some shots, and they set me up with an IV, whatever they did. No, they actually did that. Yeah, they did. They did. No, it's not fun. I'm still recovering. I got another couple of stones that came out. That's good. It's clearing everything out. So we're gonna have to go back a couple of months to recheck. But by the way, don't deal with these insurance companies like Pacific Cross. A lot of angles they're gonna give you. I was applying for insurance with them, and they said my creatine levels are a little on the higher side, and they won't give me the policy. I said, well, duh. And I read up on this. Of course, you know I would, right? Creatine levels that are a little bit lower than where it's supposed to be. A lot of reasons: loss of muscle mass, age. If you had an infection with your kidneys or had kidney stones, that could do that. A lot of things relate to that. However, the insurance company, they're going to find a reason not to insure you. Because the fact is, they say they'll insure you at any age, but they don't want to take a chance. So I gave them good argument on that, and they're going to forward this back to the underwriter. I said, how could you possibly make such an assumption? I'm a reasonably healthy guy. I got allergies. I got, of course, skeletal structure. There's, reduced disc space and different things like that going on. Sure. That's normal for most people. Not a reason to say, I'm not going to give you insurance. It's discrimination is what it is. It's age discrimination. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I'm much better now, Debunking Thug. Oh my God. I am much better. I told you, if you really want to know what it's like, just go look it up find a video on YouTube. You'll find many of them about somebody who went through the process. And they'll tell you how bad it is. And I said many times, a lot of women who had kidney stones and what they went through, they said, I'd rather be popping out children and the pain involved with that and the discomfort than to ever get a kidney stone again. From the process that you went there to try to get the stones out, no matter what you use, laser or just kind of a vibration method for breaking up the stones, which they did on me. I'm glad they did that. To removing the stent and how you feel afterwards. It's all bullshit. They say you can remove your own stent. That's if you have a string. Imagine the guys that had a string put in. They got a little string sticking out of their dick. And they're supposed to pull it out on their own without pain. Go listen to some shows. Brother. You go in the operating room, man. You get sedated. Fuck that shit. I made the right choices. No, my kidney's functioning quite well. You can't make that assumption. They made an assumption, is what they did. Creatine levels has to do with how much protein you're taking in. Too much protein, you get creatine and creatine levels that are higher. You're older, you can get creatine levels, because generally, if you're not like really working out, your creatine levels can drop. And I haven't been working out for over 3.5 months. And I'm not supposed to. I could start now. I lost some muscle mass. It's another reason. Kidney infection, that's another reason. Kidney stones, that's another reason. But the insurance companies, fucked. And what do they want to charge me? I don't know. $200,000 a year? I haven't even, I don't even know the amount. Oh, they'll insure you. But don't make an assumption that because you're 70 years old, you're going to drop dead tomorrow. I went through this bullshit with a car insurance, State Farm, horrible company. Well, the accident was definitely my fault. But the idea of getting insurance is that when something happens, that's why you're paying these people. And you have your shit covered, right? You got your ass covered. That's why you're paying them. That's why they're in business. But because it cost them a lot of money to pay off the other people, their van, whatever, they threw me right off. Boom. I said, what the hell is insurance for? That's why I'm paying this. That's why I'm paying this. State Farm was a horrible company. Horrible company. Okay, I got to go. I want to watch a movie or something on TV. And I feel like blowing my nose. I'm getting kind of stuffed. Okay, folks, I think you know where this is all going. If you want to make your own predictions, you make them. I think the guy buried himself so far he can't get out. That's my opinion. And I'll stick to it. We're going to go through the court shit as long as it takes. I don't care how long it takes. Get it over it one day. He's going to pay the price of what he said. Sorry, I wasn't going to take that kind of crap from him and label me as something I'm so far from being. Ruin my fucking reputation. Fuck you. And my way of saying fuck you was to do a fucking court case against you, motherfucker. Exactly what I did, and I know where this is going. I have a reasonably good idea where this is going, and you deserve every fucking day, year, whatever it is. Whatever they decide to do to you, you deserve it. Know what I'm saying? Junior Mint? I think you know where this show is going right now, don't you? Let's just say I've reached a level of satisfaction, and I've been waiting for that. Know what I'm saying? In Pennsylvania Trucker, calm down. Nobody's talking about you. You're not that interesting a person to begin with. You got bamboozled by Barry. That's your bad, not mine. Nobody's talking about you. I never hear anybody talking about you. End of story.